When did you last choose difficulty over comfort? Because right now, life is moving without you. But 50,000 years ago, every tribe had a boy like this, comfortable, provided for, waiting for life to begin. That boy is forgotten by history. The ones history remembers is who chose difficulty when comfort was right there. Every ancient tribe had them. The boy who stayed by the fire, who ate, what others hunted, who slept while others built. It was not that he was not intelligent or he was not capable. In fact, he often had the sharpest ideas in the tribe, the most vivid dreams, and the most potential one. But potential without action meant nothing in the ancient world. The tribe did not eat potential. They ate what they hunted. They stayed warm from what they built. They survived because of what they did, not because of what one was capable of doing. And here is what most men today have never been told about. The tribe did not resent the eternal boy. They understood him, because they knew something psychology would not name for 50,000 years. He was not lazy. Rather, he was afraid. Afraid that if he truly tried and gave everything, he might discover that his potential was not as special as he believed. So he protected it by never doing anything, by never testing it, by waiting for a moment so perfect that failure would be impossible. Does that sound familiar? Not the ancient part, the other part. The dream you have been keeping perfect by never starting it. The version of yourself you have been protecting by never truly testing it. Because if that is sitting somewhere inside you right now, what you are about to hear is going to explain why. Not as a judgment, as a pattern, one that ancient tribes watched play out in their young men, and eventually learned how to break. There are four ways this fear shows up, and most men recognize themselves in at least one of them. Sign 1. The provisional life. He tells himself that what he is doing right now is not his real life. His real life is coming. He is just waiting for the right moment. In ancient tribes, this man was easy to spot. He was always almost ready, always about to start. The hunt was going to happen soon. The shelter was going to be built. He just needed one more day to prepare. The provisional life feels like freedom, but it is the opposite. Every door stays open, so you never walk through any of them. Every option preserved, so no option ever becomes real. You are not free. You are frozen. The ancient tribe understood this trap, and they had a name for the man who lived provisionally. They called him the one who watches, not because his eyes were sharp, because his feet never moved. Sign 2. The ego trap. He protects his ego above everything else. As a young boy, he was praised. He felt he was special. He learned quickly, impressed easily, and collected the admiration of everyone around him. Then the reality arrived, and reality does not care about your potentials. In the ancient world, the first hunt was the test. You either made the kill or you came back empty-handed in front of the entire tribe. And here is the trap. When your entire identity is built on being special, failure does not just feel like failure. It feels like proof that you were never special at all, so you stop trying. Not because you gave up, because you are protecting the last thing you have left. Sign 3. The numbing. When reality becomes too uncomfortable, he reaches for comfort instead of solution. In the ancient world, this looked like eating more than his share, sleeping longer than needed, staying near the fire when the tribe needed hunters in the field. In today's world, this looks different. The screen, the scroll, the game that goes on for just one more hour. These are not entertainment. They are psychological painkillers. Every time life asks something of you and you reach for the phone instead, you are choosing the fire over the field. Sign 4. The blame. When life does not go his way, he blames the world, the economy, the tribe leaders, the unfair rules, the fact that other men had advantages he did not have, and some of that may even be true. But here is the brutal truth the ancient world delivered without apology. The mammoth does not care why you were not ready. The winter does not pause because your circumstances were difficult. Reality has no victim category. There is only what you did and what you did not do. Every ancient tribe had a moment, a specific, deliberate moment, not an age, not a birthday, a test. The elder pointed to the darkness beyond the camp. No fire, no food, no tribe, just the young man and the night. And the instruction was simple: do not come back until morning. And in that darkness, alone, cold, without comfort, something happened. Not immediately, not easily, but somewhere in the long hours before dawn, the boy stopped waiting for rescue and started being the thing that kept himself alive. He did not become fearless that night. He became something more valuable. He became a man who knew that he could face the dark and survive it, not because the dark got easier, because he proved to himself that he was enough to face it. That restlessness you feel, that dissatisfaction with the life you are living, is not anxiety, it is not depression, it is the same signal that ancient tribes used to know when a boy was ready for the night alone. Your nervous system is telling you the threshold is here, and you keep choosing the fire. In your world today, you do not need an elder to send you into the dark, but you need the equivalent, the thing you keep not doing, the conversation you keep not having, the work you keep delaying. That is your night alone. The four things ancient tribes discovered that modern men still need. First, do the smallest, uncomfortable thing today. Not the biggest, not the most impressive. The one small thing you have been avoiding. Do it before anything else. Second, stop protecting your potential. Spend it. An idea tested and proven ordinary is worth more than an idea kept perfect in your head forever. The version of you that tried and failed is closer to success than the version that never tried at all. Third, find your tribe of men who are doing the work, not men who are comfortable with your excuses, men who call them out. The ancient tribes understood that the eternal boy does not grow alone. He grows in the presence of men who expect more from him. Fourth, embrace being ordinary before you become exceptional. Clean your space, pay your bills, do the job in front of you as well as you can. The ancient men who became legends first mastered the ordinary. The extraordinary came from the discipline of the daily, always. The ancient men who grew up fastest were not the strongest or the smartest. They were the ones who stopped protecting their potential and started spending it. They traded the safety of "I could be great" for the reality of "I will find out." And the tribe followed them. Not because they were perfect, not because they never failed, but because they showed up to find out. A man who is willing to find out is worth 10 who are certain they could if they tried. Your threshold is not out there waiting to be discovered. It is in the next thing you have been avoiding, the conversation you have not had, the work you have not started, the commitment you have not made. Every single one of those is a night alone waiting to happen. Tell me in the comments, what is the one thing you have been putting off that you know is your threshold? The thing you already know you need to do. I read every single one. And if this video felt like a message you needed to hear, hit the like button and share it with one person in your life who is still sitting by the fire. Also, a subs to the channel really helps me in creating such more amazing videos for you.